Friends, in this video, we are going to see how to provide input for your Python script while running and how to provide output from your Python script. And also we are going to see the usage of eval function, right? So guys, here I'm explaining this concept from my Linux box. I'm opening my Linux terminal, right? From there, I'm going to explain about this. And you can also try the same thing whatever I am trying from Unix or Unix like systems or Linux, even on your Windows as well, without any change. The only thing, on our Windows we configured Python as simply Python, but here Python is like Python 3 name, right? Fine, let me write simply a script called input and output script .py. So guys, I am going to design a simple calculator, arithmetic calculator. So simple arithmetic calculator. So I am fixing numbers like a equals to and b equals to, right? Then I am finding the result equals to a plus b, and I am trying to print the addition of a and b is. So here I am trying to print my result. Fine. So this is our script, whatever we have. Now I am going to print the result with the help of Python 3, not with. So if you see simply Python, then it will work from Python 2. In Python 2 you don't have like this syntax, a formatted string you don't have. Only in Python 3 it is there. So Python 3 input and output, it's working perfectly. But if you observe, our script is like simple arithmetic calculator or simply addition. Let me give only option as addition, simple addition calculator, because I'm not doing here as of now addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Let me do only simply addition, right? So whatever the script you have as of now, that script if you run with any number of times, your output would be always 12 for 4 and 8, right? But my requirement is, if it is an addition calculator, while running in this way, our script has to ask enter your so and so number, enter your b number, and then it has to give the result. Each time it has to ask, each time it has to take two numbers, then it has to find the result. But as of now we are fixing our values a and b inside of your script, but I don't want to do in that. Then what I can do is, instead of a equals to 4 always, I am going to read my number from command line. So for that, this is the syntax, enter a value. So whatever you are writing inside of your input parenthesis in terms of quotations, that will be printed as it is on your command line. Then let me take even for b also, input enter b value, right? So as of now I am not going to perform your result because I want to show you something. Print the value of a is a, and its a type is, I mean, what is the data type? I want to print that. So type of your a, right? Okay, let me check it. You can check even for b also. I am taking only for Python, sorry, spell mistake, python, something wrong. Where is it? Type of a, print. Okay, sorry, we are using Python. It's not Python 3, because we are working with Python 3 version. Only in Python 3 version we have f formatted strings. Okay, see that? Yeah, before that let me show you your script once. So this is your script. You know, whenever if you run your Python script, it will run from top to down, and while running, if any line started with HTML, that line won't execute, simply it will skip. Now you have only 3 lines in your program, these two and this line. So because of a equals to input, first your script will take input with this command, some value from command line. Let me enter some value 45 and some b value. Then see the output, you are getting value 45 like a string. But you know, that is a number. We want to feel that as a number, but your Python 3 is taking with the help of input, right, that as a string. So whatever the input you are providing, that is always a string if you read that with the help of input, right? But whereas in Python 2 you have input to read numbers and you have raw input to read strings. But here there is a common input is there, common input statement is there, that is input, through which whatever you are reading from command line, that is always a string. Then how you can convert to your required data type? We have different things, I mean different types. Let me open my Python 3 terminal. Guys, whatever we are going to discuss now, that will work only with Python 3, not with Python 2. Let's say x equals to input, right? Enter x. So I'm entering something. What happened? Yeah, I have started with single quotation and ended with double quotation. That's wrong. Enter x. I'm entering something called 56, right? Then see that type of x, string, but I want to fill that as a number, integer. So that's why while reading, type conversion we have, right? So simply you can write in this way: read and then convert into as a integer. This is one way. So whatever you are entering from your command line, something wrong, indentation, yeah, no problem. Read something and convert that into integer. Now see that print type of your x, integer, right? Or else you have one more default function called evaluation. Using this, based on whatever the data you are entering, your Python will identify what type of data you are entering. Let me enter some 3.4, right? Now print type of x, float. So evaluation function will automatically convert your given data into particular data type. Anyway, input is only to read strings, but if you want to read some other values, you have to use evaluation, right? Fine, let me do one thing. I'm going to repeat same input, enter x. Now I'm going to enter a string called hi, right? See, hi is not defined, it is not taking. So whenever if you are using evaluation and whenever if you are providing a string, anyway by default input is read to string. But whenever if you are using evaluation, you have to provide your string as a quotations. That's it. Now print type of x. That's it. Okay. So be clear. Use x equals to eval input, enter your required thing, and whenever if you are entering string, please provide in terms of quotations. Otherwise, if you want to read only strings, simply use this one, enter your string. And in this case, you don't need to provide anything inside of your quotation. Simply you can write hi, hello, that's it, right? Now see, print x, it will work. So whenever if you use evaluation function for your input, then you have to write your quotation inside of double quotes, right? Okay, now let me design your simple calculator. So input, evaluation. Okay, this is the syntax to read your numbers. Of course you can also use type conversion, but I am using this one. This is of course somewhat better, right? So I will show you that as well, guys. So first of all, observe your script. You are having now this many number of lines, 1 2 3 4 5. because of first line, if I run my Python script with Python 3, right, because of first line it is reading something, second line it is reading something, then you are getting addition 8 and type is integer for your A. Even B is also same, right? So same program you can also write in this way without any confusion. Let me comment first all these lines. So what I am doing is A equals to integer, but this syntax will work only to read integer numbers, but you may enter integer or write some float or maybe some complex sometimes. So that's why don't prefer this one, right? So I don't prefer this actually, but just there is an one more option in case if you want to work purely with integers, right? Then at that time you can take this one. But by using evaluation, automatically it will identify whatever the data you are entering, right? So I'm entering 4 5, see that 9 integer. But if I enter something like 5.7, right, it is not accepting because it need only integer values, right? But if I use simply with evaluation, it will work perfectly. So that's the reason, if you want to read anything from command line, just try to use evaluation of your input. And at that time, in case if you want to provide any strings, you have to write your strings in terms of quotations. But anyway, as of now we are going to work with numbers only. Let me take 4.5 and 9 dot some 2, see the result, it's working perfectly. So that's why guys, this is my suggestion, try to use, because while going forward anyway definitely all organizations will use Python 3 only. That's why just try to remember in this way to read inputs. Okay, okay guys, thank you for watching this video.